These video excerpts consist of copyrighted material by Mr. Jeff Gray of Honor Your Oath Investigations. They are intended for educational purposes only. My channel is not monetized. It is my personal opinion that Mr. Gray is simply the best when it comes to safeguarding and protecting our First Amendment rights. On behalf of all of us, Mr. Gray, thank you.
This is Jeff with Honor Your Oath Civil Rights Investigations. I will be your civil rights investigator for the day. Today is July 23rd, 2024. I'm standing out here on the public sidewalk on Julington Creek. This is like a retirement community, an elderly community. I'm going to stand here on this public sidewalk alongside this public road, which is Bishop Estates Drive. On that out there is State Road 13. I'll stand on this public sidewalk. I'm going to spread this message of love and compassion for our homeless vets, and hopefully everything will go okay.
I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through this first part. And by first part, I mean that everything goes well. Jeff's standing there, he's waving to people, saying, God bless our homeless veterans. Nobody's saying anything. Jeff's note, good so far, until this guy shows up.
Please.
This is private property.
Can you move on, please?
All right, I'm calling the police.
I prefer.
It took this Darren only 12 seconds from the time he stopped and first engaged Jeff to when he said he was calling the police, just 12 seconds. I want to show you something from Rise of the Oathbreakers Part 2, Section 29. What usually motivates people to call the police in these and similar situations is an overwhelming desire to get even with the other person. In other words, they want revenge, primarily due to hurt feelings. That, and it serves as an outright form of intimidation. I'm calling the cops is not intended as a peace offering. We're seeing that play out right before our eyes.
You don't talk to me and don't do this here. Okay?
Dude.
You're not a very nice person, are you? You don't like it when people say the same thing back to you? It's not very nice, is it?
This is a business.
Uh-huh.
This is not a place for you, okay?
And you say this is private property? This is not a place for you, sir. You shouldn't be here.
The guy's going to go snitch now to the golf cart security officer.
Morning. How you doing?
Hey, this is private property, man. We actually not searching.
I'm hard of hearing. Can you speak up?
I said, this is private property. We actually do not stand here. This is private property.
Sir, I have every right to be here.
I just called the police.
12 seconds. It took all the 12 seconds for the guy to threaten to call the cops just like the other fella. And all the same factors are in play. He's pissed at Jeff because Jeff didn't listen to him. So now he's seeking revenge. He's going to do it by calling the police.
Why would you call the police?
Don't worry about it.
Look, I'm getting mixed messages. I just had two people go by and say I was okay, and you're the second person that said I'm not okay.
Nah.
This is not private property. This is a public sidewalk.
All right.
So if you call the cops and they get here and you're wrong, will you come apologize to me like a man? No, because you're not a man. You won't apologize to me like a man? If I'm wrong, I'll apologize to you. If you're wrong, come apologize to me like a man. Don't call the cops, dude. Don't be a snitch. Don't be a little bitchy snitchy. You think so, buddy? You think so? You just threatened me? You go threaten me to beat my ass? You better watch your step, pal.
The golf cart security guy, he's going to go ahead and call 911. And what's he going to do? Well, of course, he's going to lie. Not even so much embellish, but just outright lie. Once again, let's go back to Rise of the Oathbreakers Part 2. Calling 911 requires law enforcement to commit their finite resources in response to the call. Many callers are sensitive to this. To lessen the chance of making themselves look stupid, they embellish the story. In 2 winks and a nod, the suspicious person has miraculously become bigger, taller, faster, stronger, smarter, and more menacing-like.
You won't walk away from it, guaranteed. You won't walk away from it.
As we are aware, those who call the police first are usually the first to be interviewed by the police. And because they are the ones to be interviewed first by the police, they are the ones the police are most likely to believe. From the officer's perspective, the first to call has the most to lose, if it were to be found out they had lied about the circumstances leading to the call.
911,
I'll beat your motherfucking ass. You know the fuck you talking to?
911,
I'll beat your motherfucking ass. You know the fuck you talking to?
Hello, caller, can you hear
Hello?
me?
Hello?
Hey, this is 911.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, Hey, we have a homeless guy right. We have a homeless guy right here on our property.
Okay, is he there right now?
Yeah, he's here.
What is he doing?
He's here. He's a homeless guy. All right, he's saying he's gonna beat my ass. He was up there or whatever. Then he started talking about he's gonna beat my ass or whatever. So now, so now I said, let me call the police and just get you off the property, get you.
Okay.
I told him, I told him he can't be here. I told him he can't be up here doing that.
Okay.
Because he's somebody gonna beat somebody's ass again. You know, we don't know where he's capable of. He got residents in there and out here.
And you live here? He's on your property?
I'm on this is Westminster Woods, Julian the Creek.
I'll stay on the line until law enforcement gets there.
It's so easy to abuse the 911 system. And then you got the dispatchers, they're kind of caught in the middle. But the information she's going to relay to the officers is what? A homeless guy's on private property, he's threatened to beat people up. So that's going to affect how the officers respond. And what they're going to do once they get there. Darrens and Karens are pieces of shit. They're pieces of filth. And they're cowards and they're dangerous. They get people hurt and they can get people killed.
What's going on, man? I thought it was my buddy at first.
Oh, no.
Will crossing my.
I'll Deputy Lay. No.
Okay.
What's going on?
Now, we had told the guy to move, man. It's not a good look for our community, and we have elderly people here. We don't know what he's capable of doing or whatever, so we want to remove from up here.
Okay, well, so that's a public sidewalk.
It is.
So yeah, we're not gonna be able to.
Mark, you got security guard up there?
I'm going to end the video there. This guy continues to lie. The police figure it out really quickly. Plus, Jeff has everything on video. And Jeff wants him charged with, well, the police say that it's an assault charge because as the primary instigator, this is the guy who threatened Jeff, not the other way around. And I think there was a secondary charge. Maybe you guys picked up on it. I didn't. But so anyway, the cops did a great job. They didn't walk over and just start demanding ID from Jeff. They knew that Jeff was fine. He was on a public sidewalk. And I was thinking, geez, everything's right with the world. Right up until the asshole cop said this.
He's got a YouTube channel. And what he does is he's a constitutionalist. So he tries to get people to call the police on them to have law enforcement violate his rights. So you can post it on YouTube.
That's what he's been recording me the whole time.
Yeah. That's his MO. He's got followers. That's how he makes his money.
Oh, my God.